Today's video is something of an experiment, as I'm going to connect the AI tool Claude from Anthropic to my Canva account. To date, I haven't been completely convinced about how good AI designs are, particularly with ChatGPT. I always found they were slightly browny and they didn't get the wording right at all. But let's experiment and see what happens. Let's go over to my screens and we'll take a look. I'm now in my Claude account. Earlier this year, Canva agreed that you could do designs with Claude if you have a free or a pro account. I have a pro account and a pro Claude account. The only warning that comes with a free account is that Claude may use some of the pro features to design with, in which case you will have to correct that when you go into your account or pay for them individually if you really like them in the design. Let's start. And the first thing I need to do is go over to the sidebar and click on Customize on the left-hand side. And you can see it says Connectors. Connectors is how Claude integrates your apps with their software. I'm going to click on Connectors. I actually have got Canva in here already. I'm going to click on that. And it gives you a whole load of options, as you can see. One of the reasons why I really like the fact that you can integrate with Claude is that it uses your brand kit. And of course, you only can have a brand kit in a Canva Pro or Teams account. That's really useful, because then you'll get all your colors and your fonts that you want to use for your brand included in their designs. But we'll wait and see. Everything sticks there, so that looks fine. The options are to always allow, needs approval if you had a team, blocked, or you can have a custom instruction, which I'm not going to go into. Or leave it on always allow. I'm now in my Canva home screen, and I'm going to scroll down my left-hand bar and click on more, and I'm going to go into apps. And then I type Claude into the search. And now let's put Claude up. And I'm going to connect to Claude. Okay, that's now done. And you can see I can disconnect it at any time. I'm going to close that now, and let's see what we can do. To get it to create a design, you have to put this instruction at the beginning of your prompt. I'm going to type in Canva and a colon. And then I'm going to say, please design and carousel new mini course visibility. Now I've got to specify which brand kit I want it to use, because I do have several brand kits for different clients. I'm going to specify how many slides I want. Now, I probably would need to put some information into this. I'm going to use something that I've actually got already, and I'll just copy and paste that in. It's requesting the brand kits from Canva. Let's click the down arrow. It says generating designs can take up to a minute. It's adding text and images now. These actually do look good. As always, it seems to have gone into a brownie type text, which is the thing I really find weird that AI seems to want to do, when there'll be information on all the colors of text that I want. I've got 4 different options. What he's saying is I've generated 4 design candidates for you for your calm visibility carousel using the More Marketing Branding Kit, which it more or less has done. When I go in, I'll be able to see it better. I just have to pick whichever vibe that feels right, and they'll create it properly in my Canva account. I can refine it and export it. Let's take a look. In some ways, I quite like that one. I think I'm going to click on that one. I'm going to ask it to please use design 4. Here's your editable design in Canva. You can open it, refine the copy layout, and duplicate the page to build out all 6 carousel slides. One thing to flag, the generator created this as a single Instagram post rather than 6-page carousel. Easiest fix inside Canva is to duplicate this page 5 times and swap out the text and slides. The branding styling will carry over automatically since it's your More Marketing Branding Kit. Not as finite as I thought it was going to get to. I thought it might do all my slides, but clearly not. Now that dark pink is not part of my brand kit. If I click onto that, you'll see this is my brand kit. And it doesn't have that kind of shade at all. This is my primary palette. I can change that to green. No, it doesn't work as green. It needs to be there. You will need to obviously make corrections. It has picked up my font choices. What I would be concerned about is how this will appear on Instagram. It has got it as an Instagram post. It's not giving me the Instagram guidelines. And I need to be very careful about how I actually added everything on this. It's got some positives, but also some negatives. I'm not quite sure about it. And their suggestion was that I duplicated these pages and then added all the font. It would give me a starting point if I really wanted to go with this design. I'm still not convinced about AI for design. If you want to use Claude with Canva, now you know how to set it up. And I leave it up to you to try. One thing I do know about AI is that it's learning incredibly rapidly. It will just get better and better. And probably the more it knows about you and the more it's practiced on your designs, you'll get a better result. But the question is, do you want to put that investment in, or do you just want to start directly from Canva? I'll leave that for you to decide. And I'll catch up with you soon.